Good morning. Happy Monday. Today we're going to talk about something that I have kind of been struggling with. It's kind of become a frustration. So we're going to talk about identity. I'm not struggling with my identity. I know who I am. But identity in like the specific person that God has called us to be, because God has given us all a specific purpose. And it's really easy in today's world to get caught up in a cause or a movement or a self-help thing or a whatever and be like, well, this is who I am, right? And I, by nature, am a fixer. When my children come to me and we're talking through things, I have to be really careful about listening and talking to them and saying, is this something that you want to vent to me about, or is this something you want me to help you fix? Now, the problem is when I get into fixer mentality, sometimes I'm ready to change everything about everything to fix one problem. And sometimes that's not what we're supposed to do, right? Sometimes God needs the people around us to walk through something, and maybe my kids need a natural consequence, or maybe they need to walk through a test to grow their faith or to better their relationship with the Lord or something. And if I swoop in and I change our household and I fix it, now my household is changed, their thing is fixed, but they might have missed the lesson, right? I think sometimes like looking at trends and topics and ideas and all of that kind of stuff online, I can get super caught up in all of the things that I should be doing. Like I should have a 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. I don't know if anybody sees those, but like I keep getting those kinds of videos in my algorithm where somebody like finishes their job somewhere and then they go home and then they have this whole side hustle. And I'm like, that's it. I need to start a side hustle. And the Lord's like, you don't need a side hustle. You just need to do your hustle, right? So when we're talking about identity, it's knowing who we are and knowing what God has called us to, knowing that specific purpose that He created us for. Because if we don't know and understand what He wants us to do, and we're not walking in obedience to that, like we talked about last week, it's really easy to just get caught up in the whims and the ways of everything else. And that can just cause chaos, not just in our lives, but in our spiritual lives and in our kids' lives and all that kind of stuff. So identity. Who does God want you to be? What does God want you to do? Lock into those things and then walk in obedience to it, and the rest will come. And He'll take care of things. He'll take care of our kids. He'll take care of our jobs. He'll take care of our experiences. But we have to know who we are so we can walk in who we are. So I love you all. Have a great day.